Well, as you guys know, the holiday season is upon us, which means you may be playing the next time you're hosting guests at your home.
Okay, don't panic, because we have an expert here who has tips and tricks to being the best host on the block. We want to welcome Julie France. She's the founder and the owner of Everyday Etiquette, and she is the etiquette consultant to the St. Paul Hotel. Julie, it's so nice to see you.
Thank you for having me back, and it's an opportune time to talk about hosting, get people in the mood, open up your home, let's get everybody together. We were talking about that, gather all the family together,
yes,
and enjoy each other's company.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. So it sounds like you're not hosting for Thanksgiving, but you do a lot of hosting, obviously.
I do a lot of entertaining.
Yes.
I have to tell you a quick story. I was blessed to be raised with parents that did spontaneous entertainment or hospitality where, you know, it's like, hey, there you are. Come on in, have dinner. So it was very common for, in addition to the 8 of us, to have 2, 3, 4 people show up and you just set a place and you entertained them. And I think that was the beauty. I learned how to just be very relaxed, that you don't get all uptight where everything's perfect. It's about making people feel loved, valued, appreciated, and then again, throw in some good food and a few things to drink, and you've got a nice party.
See, that's the priority. That's the priority. She's not saying it has to be like everything has to be perfect.
Right.
You have to have matching everything. Nothing can go wrong. You know, if a turkey ends up incinerated, you figure it out.
And you all laugh about it. I mean, I always say, you know, if things flop, you call for pizza, or you pick up the chicken, whatever. But I think if you go into it with a lighthearted, just wanting to enjoy people, you won't get so tense. And really the hostess and the host are the cruise directors. You are in charge, you will set the pace, and if you open the door to your first guest and you tell them, I've been up since 2 o'clock, I'm exhausted, you're gonna make your guests feel bad.
Yeah.
You want them to feel loved, valued, appreciated, so a lot does kind of hinge on the host and hostess.
Okay, so let's bring up the preparation, because I do think this is important. It's a thing that I like the fact that you brought that up, because my wife's family, that was sort of how they were. Their door was open all the time. She would come home and they'd be like just friends and neighbors just sitting down for dinner. And she's like, oh, I didn't realize we were hosting.
That's so strange that Abby's exactly like
I know. That's exactly how she is. So for everybody out there that just has that open door policy, or you have the Thanksgivings, the Christmases, the 4th of Julys, whatever, and you have time to prepare, what are some of the basics of just like being ready to host?
Right. And definitely when I talk about how to host a great gathering is the people you bring together, the pre-party planning, which is really important, and then creating a presence. And I love when I do have time to do that. But the pre-party planning is basically having a timeline so that everything is done and in place. I personally want to be able to sit down and have a cup of coffee 30 minutes before my doorbell rings. I want things, you know, in crock pots or cooking. Everything has been set and done. I'm called, and then my husband and I can graciously go to the door, welcome them, and I'm not in a frazzled mess. And by the way, always get dressed, do your hair, do all of that 2 hours in advance, because you can still chat with guests if they come and things are still cooking, but you can't chat with them if you're up in the bathroom getting ready.
That is so true. Okay, what about food restrictions? How do you handle dietary restrictions at a party? Do you feel like in this day and age you need to ask everyone when they're coming over, is there anything you do or do not eat?
Absolutely. One of the things I do, once I send out invitations, they call back to RSVP, which they should do in 24 hours, is I say, do you have any food restrictions I should be aware of? Don't use the word diet, because they might think you're implying they should be in a diet, but food restrictions. And so then I keep a list of, this one is dairy-free right now or gluten-free. Now, if the hostess does not ask as a guest, you should say during the RSVP, thank you so much for the invitation. I'm really looking forward to coming. I do need to tell you that right now, due to some health issues, I'm dairy and gluten-free. But I would love to bring a dish because I don't want you to stress over that. You know, some people are already so uptight about entertaining that if you then throw in the mix, you know, a dietary restriction, they're just like, oh my word, what am I going to do? So, you know, as a guest, just make it easy on them. Say, I'd love to come. Let me bring a dish that, you know, will serve me and let others sample.
Good.
But,
okay, what is the etiquette when you're going to invite? Let's say you are hosting Thanksgiving. You have the big Thanksgiving dinner, and usually it's like a big group of people, and you have a big family, let's just say. But you don't really love Uncle Carl because Uncle Carl comes over and he just wants to talk politics and religion and he wants to pick fights. Like, how do you invite only the people that you want there, knowing that the people that you're leaving out may get their feelings hurt, may be part of family, and you just kind of want to have a little bit of a boundary?
Yeah. Well, I think certainly you need boundaries, but this is also a time where I think if you can extend your borders a little bit, but then you as a host or hostess again, you're in charge, and you right away, if they bring up or start talking politics, you go, oh, enough about that. Tell me about that trip you just took.
Yeah.
And you're constantly being prepared. The other thing, may I say, is limit alcohol, because sometimes people become very belligerent the more they drink. And so, either don't have alcohol, shut the bar down early, but be on the lookout for that. So I would say try to include as many people as you can, but just be prepared as hostess to be very firm and have some boundaries as far as conversation and behavior.
Okay, that's good advice. What about people and their shoes? Is it okay to ask them to take their shoes off? Now, my mom used to say that if you ask people to take your shoes off, that means that you care about your floors more than you care about your guests. But now, once I learn about all the stuff that people track in on their disgusting shoes, I get a little more concerned about it.
Right. Well, Emily Post would agree, and I actually agree too, where I want people to feel comfortable when they come to my home. So the minute guests walk in, I say, please feel free to leave your shoes on if you want. If you're more comfortable, that's okay. Here's the deal. If you do have a particular issue and everybody has to take their shoes off, don't make it uncomfortable for your guests. Maybe they haven't had a pedicure. Maybe they have a hole in their sock. And I've been to events where they said to take your shoes off, and people were like trying to hide their feet all night. Either have some little slippers, have something to put on, or best yet, tell them in advance.
Yes.
Just bring a pair of house shoes. I always, because we live in Minnesota, I wear boots, take off my boots, and I have a clean pair of house shoes. I don't like to go barefoot. I stub my toe. I need to keep my feet, in good shape. And so, just give people a heads up. But I agree with your mom and Emily. It's okay for children, but adults, you're kind of asking them to undress.
Oh.
Okay, so last thing real quick.
Yes.
We got about 30 seconds. We've talked about everybody coming in, what you should do while you're there. How do you get people to get out the door because it's too late and we need to get going to bed?
Yes.
So you don't start clearing when people are there. You just take 2 plates and then leave all the dishes. But then when it is time to go and you're like starting to yawn, now you can start to clean up. Then you can say, last call for the bar.
Yes.
And then if all else fails, go put on your PJs and robe and tell them good night. Turn out the lights when they leave.
I love it.
I've never had to do that, but.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they get the idea when they're
get the
like, all
idea.
right, last call, you guys. Time to go.
That
All
was
right.
such good
Thanks,
advice.
Julie.
Thank you.
All right, so Julie teaches civility classes
got it.
at the St. Paul Hotel. We posted that link with more details on TwinCitiesLive.com.
That's your version of Wriggle.
I know.